toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Red Raiders will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense will have the first crack at it in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Looking to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Crossing the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bears will hustle to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look.
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Runs through a tackle. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
To throw, it's Hammond. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Gets away from one, finds room. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option, he'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a third. He gets a hand on it. And they got it.
Yeah, and the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Finds a spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. The Red Raiders will send out the punt. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Quickly to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Bears have taken it inside the 20. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They'll try to add another to their lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the...
Breaks into the open. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for room. It's Charles. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Hammond. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game it'll savor for some time.
Continues to fight for yards. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Snap it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
But you have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play, and they just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, and it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, not rush it, but the defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Roughing the kick. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. So after the roughing the kicker penalty, another chance for this offense, and if they can pay it off, they'll take the lead. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Powers through the defender. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. If someone needs the dot, if someone needs the quarterback, who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Gonna run it. It's Charles. Nice move to keep running. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brooks. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in, it's Lockett. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Charles. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to
throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Red Raiders lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make...
There he goes! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And that one will give them the lead.
Great throw, great timing. You could see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. On the move, it's Charles.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Hammond. Good timing on the quick out. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That... He cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fit it in the window for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game,
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here comes the heat. On target to the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Maddox. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Charles. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Got it in the middle, it's Young. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Young. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Creates a little room. Turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick release by the QB. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Here we go, set.
Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hammond. Right on the money. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Makes it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. A
definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
The Bears headed quickly to the line.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
He's got it, first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Offense does. South with a pick 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They are up by just 1 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about